In the opening scene, we see a boy named 𝗏𝗀𝗲 playing soccer on the field. He tries to score a goal with a powerful kick, but he misses and his team loses the match. The angry crowd storms the field and brutally beats him up. There's another boy on his team named Hung. Seeing 𝗏𝗀𝗲's failure, Hung starts smiling. The story then jumps 20 years ahead. Hung is now a successful coach and a wealthy man, while 𝗏𝗏𝗲, who was once a very famous soccer player, is now his servant. 𝗏𝗏𝗲's leg was badly injured during that last match when the crowd attacked him, leaving his leg broken. 𝗏𝗏𝗲 reminds Hung that he worked hard for him all these years and now deserves a chance to rebuild his life. But Hung refuses, breaking his old promise. He even reveals a shocking truth. He was the one who paid the crowd to break 𝗏𝗏𝗲's leg after they lost that match. Heartbroken, 𝗏𝗏𝗲 walks away. As he leaves, he sees a soccer match on TV and stops to watch. Suddenly, a voice says, "His kicking technique is wrong." 𝗏𝗏𝗲 turns and sees a boy stretching comfortably on trash bags. The boy explains that the body and mind must work together, a lesson he learned from his Kung Fu master. He offers to teach 𝗏𝗏𝗲 Kung Fu and hands him a handwritten visiting card. 𝗏𝗏𝗲 isn't interested. Just then, a girl slips on a banana peel and falls. The boy says, if she knew Kung Fu, she wouldn't have fallen. He gives more examples, saying Kung Fu means never giving up. But 𝗏𝗏𝗲 ignores him, tossing the card into his drink. 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲 kicks the can away with lightning speed. 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲 is a Kung Fu master who uses his legs, which are incredibly strong. But he's poor, collecting trash to survive. He visits a food stall run by a girl who's also a Kung Fu master. Her hands move so fast, and she makes delicious buns in seconds. 𝗟𝗶𝗲 takes 2 buns, but can't pay. He offers his torn shoes instead, even singing a song to charm her. The stall owner scolds him, and 𝗟𝗶𝗲 runs away, leaving his shoes behind. Later, 𝗟𝗶𝗲 meets his friend Ironhead and shares his dream. We must make Kung Fu famous and start a revolution. Ironhead asks how, and 𝗟𝗶𝗲 says, by singing. The two of them start singing in the bar, but their performance is terrible. The audience mocks them, and some even try to pick a fight. 𝗟𝗶𝗲 grabs one guy's hand and says, let's take this outside. They step out, ready to face off. Meanwhile, 𝗏𝗏𝗲 is walking away when he notices a drink stuck in a wall, the same one that 𝗟𝗶𝗲 kicked earlier. He struggles to pull it out and finds 𝗟𝗶𝗲's visiting card still inside. As he yanks the can free, the entire wall collapses. Back outside, 𝗟𝗶𝗲 faces the group of guys who wanted to fight. One says, "You really want to fight us?" 𝗟𝗶𝗲 replies, "I promised my master I'd never fight. Besides, I didn't come here to fight. I came to play soccer." He spots a football nearby and kicks it with insane force, hitting every single guy with pinpoint accuracy. They all end up badly hurt. 𝗏𝗏𝗲 watches this in shock. When 𝗟𝗶𝗲 sits down after the fight, 𝗏𝗏𝗲 approaches him. "Can I see your legs?" he says. 𝗟𝗶𝗲 shrugs. "I don't care." 𝗏𝗏𝗲 examines his legs and excitedly says, "This is exactly what I've been looking for." 𝗟𝗶𝗲 proudly declares, "This is the Shaolin 𝗟𝗶𝗲." 𝗏𝗏𝗲 gets an idea. "If we combine your Kung Fu with soccer, we could be unstoppable." 𝗟𝗶𝗲's eyes light up. "Why didn't I think of that? We can merge Kung Fu with the game." 𝗏𝗏𝗲 then reveals, "I'm 𝗏𝗏𝗲, a famous soccer player. I'll teach you the game." 𝗟𝗶𝗲 gets super excited and begs to start right away. But 𝗏𝗏𝗲 says, "First, you need shoes." The problem is, 𝗟𝗶𝗲 gave his only pair to 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗶𝗲, the bun-making girl. He rushes back to her stall and demands his shoes. She scolds him. "Where's the money for the buns you stole?" 𝗟𝗶𝗲 pleads, "I'll pay later." 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗶𝗲 snaps, "Your shoes were filthy and torn. I threw them away." Heartbroken, 𝗟𝗶𝗲 turns to leave. But then 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗲 reveals she actually cleaned and repaired them. Overjoyed, he puts them on. Now, Steel Leg and Golden Leg set out to recruit their old Kung Fu brothers. First, they visit Ironhead. But Ironhead is furious. "Last time I listened to you, I got demoted at work. Leave me alone." Next, they track down the others, each struggling in life, barely making ends meet. None of them believe Steel Leg's crazy idea. So he sets a meeting spot, hoping they'll show up. Golden Leg doubts anyone will come. Steel Leg hangs his head. "This is my fault. I couldn't convince them." But just then, footsteps echo. One by one, all his old Kung Fu brothers arrive. The team is finally complete. Now, the real challenge begins. None of them knows how to play soccer. Steel Leg kicks the ball first, but his power sends it flying into the sky for hours. The team gets bored and starts playing cards while waiting. When someone finally yells, "The ball's back!" they all scramble, forming a huddle and kicking wildly. Golden Leg stops them. "Hold on! First, you need discipline." He tries teaching them control, but Steel Leg's kicks are still too strong. "Why can't I play with them?" he whines. Golden Leg sighs. "Your legs are too powerful. You need to learn control first." Golden Leg hands Steel Leg eggs and says, "Practice with this first." Steel Leg starts kicking the egg gently, learning to control his power. Slowly, he masters his strength and moves on to practicing with a football. He marks a spot on a wall and kicks the ball at it repeatedly until he can hit the exact point from any distance. His teammates are amazed. This guy could win the game all by himself. But Golden Leg reminds them, victory needs teamwork. Everyone must play their part. Once their training is complete, Golden Leg sets up a practice match. The opposing team arrives, and the rules are simple. 30 minutes, no breaks, no cheating. But as soon as the match starts, the other team begins cheating brutally, attacking Golden Leg's players like it's a street fight, not a soccer game. Golden Leg's team loses badly. The rival captain mocks them, forcing Ironhead to wear his underwear as a humiliating punishment. The team is crushed. Despite being skilled Kung Fu masters, they've lost touch with their strength. Then, a deep silence falls. Steel Leg suddenly feels a surge of energy. Our power. It's returning. One by one, the teammates enter a meditative stance, their Kung Fu abilities awakening. With their skills restored, they storm back onto the field, dominating the cheating team so fiercely that their opponents flee in fear. The team thanks Golden Leg for helping them rediscover their strength. Steel Leg smiles and says, "This is just the beginning." Even the players who cheated against them now beg to join their team, eager to learn from Golden Leg. Meanwhile, Hung, Golden Leg's former teammate, now a wealthy coach, trains his own team in a swimming pool. His players are unnaturally strong, pumped up with drugs and steroids. When Golden Leg asks to enter his team in Hung's upcoming tournament, Hung laughs. "Look at your pathetic team. They look half-starved." After insulting him, Hung lets him participate in the tournament, thinking they will lose anyway. Steel Leg then visits 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗲, the bun maker, taking her to a fancy clothing store. "After tomorrow's match, I'll be famous and rich," he says. "I'll buy you anything you want." 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗲 shyly replies, "Just a pair of sneakers." Steel Leg gently moves her hair from her face. "Don't hide, you're beautiful." Though she has acne, he means every word because he truly cares for her. A store employee interrupts, forcing Steel Leg to mop the floor as payment for letting 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗲 inside. As he cleans, 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗲 leaves, touched by his kindness. The next day, the tournament begins. The moment the referee blows the whistle, Steel Leg scores an insane goal, kicking the ball straight into the net from the center line. One after another, Golden Leg's team racks up goals, ending the match 60-0. Victory after victory follows. The Kung Fu soccer team becomes famous, landing advertisements and earning big money. Meanwhile, 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗲 watches proudly from the sidelines as Steel Leg's dreams come true. 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗲 gets a complete makeover and comes to meet Steel Leg. She confesses, "I like you. He replies, "I like you too." But when she asks if that means he loves her, he says, "No, you're my friend. I don't love you. I have big dreams to focus on." Heartbroken, Moy leaves in tears. The team reaches the semi-finals against a team of girls disguised as boys. Incredibly fast players. But 𝗟𝗲𝗀𝗲𝗀's Kung Fu squad still wins. Now they're in the finals. Before the big match, 𝗟𝗲𝗀𝗲𝗀 visits Moy's workplace. But she's gone. The owner jokes, "I killed her." 𝗟𝗲𝗀𝗲𝗀 angrily kicks a wooden beam in half, shouting, "You couldn't kill her, she's a Kung Fu master. You must have attacked her in her sleep." Terrified, the owner admits it was a joke. She actually fired Moy for accidentally putting salt instead of sugar in buns. Confused, 𝗟𝗲𝗀𝗲𝗀 tastes one of Moy's leftover buns. It's salty from her tears while she cried over him. His heart aches, realizing how much she suffered. The final match begins against Hung's steroid-powered team. Despite their skills, the Kung Fu players struggle. Hung's drugged athletes are too strong. They injure their two goalkeepers, one after another. With no goalkeeper left, they're about to forfeit when Moy arrives, completely transformed. "I'll be your goalkeeper," she declares. 𝗟𝗲𝗀𝗲𝗀 protests, "It's too dangerous." But Moy insists, handing him his repaired shoes. "Wear these, you can't win without them." As she takes her position, everyone laughs, because she initially stands at the wrong goal. When Hung's player takes a killer shot at Moy, she catches the ball effortlessly, then spins it on her finger like she used to spin dough. Building incredible speed, she launches it to 𝗟𝗲𝗀𝗲𝗀, who kicks with all his might. The ball becomes a tornado, blasting through every opponent before scoring. And against all odds, victory is theirs. Hung's drug scandal gets exposed, banning him from soccer forever. Meanwhile, 𝗟𝗀𝗀𝗀's team becomes famous and rich, fulfilling their dream of making Kung Fu popular worldwide. In the end, streets everywhere are filled with people practicing Kung Fu, exactly what 𝗟𝗀𝗀𝗀 had envisioned. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like and share the video. Thank you for watching.